find. Glad to see that I could help make your life a bit easier. But have you ever thought of how I felt? You need to think about your behavior.
Yes, indeed. It is time, boys and girls. Yes, it's Tuesday. I tried to tell you, it's Tuesday. Another edition of Butch On Sports is on the air. Clearing my throat here. What a day. 63-degree weather and now getting chilly and cold. We'll have to cut on the heat back on again, boys and girls. And they're expecting snow. 73 degrees to snow. And people in the Midwest who might have it worse than we do, they're talking about blizzard. But we're going to have a blizzard here in a few minutes here. Let's give you some sports news you can't get enough of here. Can we start off with the Detroit Tigers and get them out the way here? They were in first place when they started off today. They played the Cleveland Indians, who are in town. And guess what, boys and girls? The Cleveland Indians are now in first place. Yes, Corey Kluber, he earned his first win of the season in his third start. 4 home runs by the Cleveland Indians, and yes, indeed, the Detroit Tigers get saddle-sacked by a score of 8-2, plus a Little League home run. Anybody know what a Little League home run is? That's when the center fielder or one of the outfielders go out there and try to make an attempt to catch the ball, and the ball rolls all the way to the wall and rolls under them and goes to the wall, and they run back, and why you just keep running until you reach home. A 3-base error by Mikey Mantus, who has not really shown me anything this year so far. Let the ball go under his glove there. He's been very poor defensively. I don't know if I mentioned this so far this particular early of the season. I'm trying to give everybody a break. I have mentioned outfielders are not up to par and got to do a lot of communication there for them to get in sync. However, Mantoof has went four times at bat. He hit nothing, and so far he's hitless this season in 23 at bats. I don't think he's going to get accommodation. But I'm betting 10-1 to a dozen of donuts. He's going to get a strong talking to by the manager in charge. And if he can't get it together, he's going to be packing his bags to Toledo, which is not a bad place, except when you're in the major league and go to the minor leagues. I'm just saying, okay. Detroit Red Wings ended their particular ordeal this year, the third straight season without a postseason victory or win. That means they wasn't in the playoffs. Yep, they got things to look forward to. Dylan Larkins, Andreas Angelopoulos, Tyler Bertuzzi. They set career highs. They've done their thing. Oh boy. But again, Anthony Mathis too matched his career high in total points as well. So Detroit has a lot to look forward to in the upcoming years. And of course, people like Nicholas Conwell, 38-year-old defenseman, say he's got to think for a while and let people know if he's going to come back or not there. I don't know. Looks like Dylan Larkins is now going to be leading the way for the franchise to come back to be what it was once upon a time. Dylan Larkins is going to be a captain. Yeah, he's going to be a captain. Did you watch WrestleMania this Sunday? Or this past Sunday? A lot of stuff went on. Kofi Kingston finally a WWE champion. Well, just saying, the World Championship that I don't think he's never ever gotten. He's gotten other accolades, awards, but to have an opportunity to go for the big one, he beat Daniel Bryan, and that was the best match of WrestleMania in my opinion. Of course, everybody's still talking about Dave Bautista retiring and the Triple H match. However, everybody still got their mouth wide open with the Becky Lynch topping Ronda Rousey and Charlotte Flair in the winner-take-all match. They hyped that for about a month and a half here. About a good 6 weeks, that thing was hyped up to a no, not one before they finally came out the bag and said that was going to be the headlining match for WrestleMania. Not so fast, key people. As a lot of us watched the match and what it may be, and we asked ourselves, was that up the expectation of really what it should be like or what people were expecting? But we did find out this for sure. Ronda Rousey has a broken hand. And some people say on the final sequence when she was wailing them fists around, she broke her hand. And that kind of shortened the match where a decision had to be made, and Becky Lynch won the match. Dave Messica of MMA Fighting reported that Ronda Rousey had suffered a broken hand while she was throwing punches at one point during the match when the accident took place. They said an accident. ESPN Ariel's Helwani also reported that the hand was broken as well. Now, I have not heard WWE and SmackDown's going on right now while I'm doing the show made any mention of injury of Ronda Rousey. So we'll see how that particular news plays in the organization that means so much. Yeah, means a lot. In the meanwhile, at the ranch here, the Detroit Pistons right now are playing. And at the half right now, strange things can happen. But the Pistons were trailing 57-38. That was at the half. Now things, again, can look very sneaky because I'm just passing up the scoring thing here. And Detroit's battling back. Memphis still leads the contest by 68-56. Detroit must win this game, or they're going to be looking like heels for the rest of the season. And I think it's going to piss many fans off. Yep, I said it. Going to leak off of many fans. And then some. And I tell you, Pistons got a lot to look forward to on the offseason. The NHL Draft. The three teams left to order in the draft is the New Jersey Devils, the New York Rangers, Chicago Blackhawks. The Red Wings will be picking in the draft the 6th pick. So you can all go to bed now and sleep kindly ever after. Yes, it just couldn't happen to a nicer team like the Red Wings who fell in the bottom this year. And they finally go to the draft lottery and they get thrown in the toilet drafting number 6. Whatever they get, hopefully it's good. And I'll say it once and I'll say it again. You know, many people figuring that, they should, be able to get these draft choices. And draft choices are fine, but right now, their bread and butter is Grand Rapids and Toledo. They got some great young talent there. They use the draft wisely, get some more good players there. They can find a diamond in the rough. And again, just come up and be able to have one of the better times that could be taken here. So that would be pretty doggone well indeed there. Pretty doggone well. I just told you Red Wings. Michigan High School Athletic Association is seeking student athletes to become members of the Student Advisory Council beginning with the 2019-20 season. 4 boys, 4 girls in a class of 2021 will be selected for 2 terms. They'll meet on matters related to maintaining and promoting a proper perspective and sensible scope for high school sports in Michigan. 8 members of the class of 2020 already have served on the council, while 8 members of the class of 2019 are leaving the council this spring. To be eligible for the committee, or candidate to be a member of the class of 2021, you must complete an official application, answer 3 short answer questions, submit a letter of recommendation from the school administrator, have a GPA of 3.0 or higher. In addition, candidates should be shown a history of the leadership on athletic teams as well as other extracurricular activities, community services projects, or workplace showing and understanding the role of a school, sports school, having sports and promoting it properly in the proper perspective for educational athletes or athletics. Period. That's what they said. So if you want to be part of that, and they never, like I said this some weeks back there, I've never seen to see any of these particulars from south or way up north be part of that ensemble. They're all in the mid portion of Michigan. They pick these individuals to be part of the council there, and again, I think the state of Michigan got to do a better job of showing some diversity of some of these council members and things that are active for all the kids in the state of Michigan and all portions and parts of the state of Michigan being represented. Just saying. Just saying. That's just the way it go. Preseason for the Detroit Lions has already been picked up and pickled up here. Preseason number 1 will be the New England Patriots. That'll be at home during the week of August the 8th through the 12th. Preseason week number 2 is at the Houston Texans. That's between the week of August 15th and 19th, or the days, I should say. Preseason week 3, the Buffalo Bills. That'll be August 23rd at 8 p.m. That tells me one thing only. That's going to be a national televised game here somewhere down the line. Preseason week number 4, the Cleveland Browns, August 29th and 30th are the days that game will be commenced. If you haven't heard by now, the home game for the Detroit Lions this upcoming season will be the Chicago Bears, the Green Bay Packers, the Minnesota Vikings, the Dallas Cowboys, the Kansas City Chiefs, the Los Angeles Chargers, New York Giants, and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the road, they'll get the Bears, the Packers, the Vikings, the Arizona Cardinals, the Denver Broncos, the Oakland Raiders, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Washington Redskins. Doesn't get any better than that, huh? Tell you, don't get any better than that. Let's go and check our little wimpy scoreboard here and see what we can find out more on the Detroit Pistons' plight as we're getting toward the end of our extravaganza here called Butch On Sports. I'm just saying right now, it is 62-77. The Memphis Grizzlies are leading with 44 seconds left in the third quarter. The Pistons are going to have to do a whole heck of a lot to get back in this game. and they have looked like a mess the last 6 games. And it looks like, I don't mean no harm, but it looks like the New Jersey Devils might be getting the breaking news of having the first round draft pick in the NHL Draft. So, yep, the New Jersey Devils. Yeah. So you know, you expect to lose. You know, things can turn on you here like a salad. Leave it in the refrigerator, uncovered, turning brown and stuff. I don't know. Let's move on. Let's move on, boys and girls. Here, before we go off the brick or off the air here, which I will be off the air for at least a week, starting tomorrow. I'm going to have my second surgery on my eyes done here, and hopefully that'll be the end of that. But we will be off the air there. Did I mention the Masters this week? Masters is coming up here. Tiger Woods, you know, they'll be talking about him like all talking about slop. Why he hasn't won or why he's in the groove. You know, it's always the same old song and dance. You trying to boost something up here, and you get laid off like like you smelt something when it hits the fan, you know. But again, I'm just saying. Earlier today, the Detroit Tigers lose to the Cleveland Indians. They're no longer in first place. They're in second place now. Cleveland beat them 8-2, including a Little League home run. Mikey Matthews, again, is showing his prowess of not being a very good player early this season. He's looked very poor in the outfield all season long, and it ain't even good yet here. And I'm quite sure he's going to have a stern talking to by the manager, Ron Gardenheimer, to try to maybe get it together quickly, or find somewhere else to go here. I can see it coming. Okay, I can see it coming in the watch for that there. Red Wings will be picking 6 in the draft. Number 6. Playoffs start tomorrow for the NHL. So you get 4 good games and another 4 good games every day of the week until the second round. Most exciting time of the year. You know, the basketball for college, and also the rigmarole for hockey. Best time in town. And then basketball, again, will be ending tomorrow. Their playoffs will start, I'm quite sure, this weekend, if I'm not mistaken. So, hey, you're getting in the mid of getting rid of some sports, and you're getting ready for the hot summer of baseball and grind of the OTAs and the draft for the NFL, I should be saying. But needless I say more here. Again, I'll be off for the rest of the week, and then some. You'll probably get to hear from me maybe next Thursday, maybe next Friday. I do believe, but we'll get it. We'll get it together somehow here. We'll get it together somehow. That's some loud music there. Let me just shut you down. Boy, it just shut on there. Always something that got to go around on the last day. Hey, check me out, Butch On Sports on Facebook. Go to Butch On Sports on Facebook. You can find the episodes. Yes, the episodes of Butch On Sports, the podcast version there. You can also check me out on Podomatic Type in SIMPLYBUTCHTOO.podomatic.com. Also, the game show. That's the show I'm normally on every Monday in Sault Ste. Marie. Had a great time this past week doing the show. Some topics that we really sunk our teeth in there. Myself, Scott Nathan, Dave McCaig, and also E.J. Russell. Kind of dug our toes into some stuff here. Pretty good show. You can catch it always at 6 o'clock, the live version there on radio, on WUPN 95.1 The Eagle. Then we go straight to the internet there, do our podcast version there, where anything goes with our long table discussions and comments and stuff there. 2 hours worth of fun and frolic starting at 6 o'clock on Mondays. Yes. And also, give them a like too. Hey, I'm out of here, boys and girls. Have a great week, pleasant week. Stay warm. Don't get snowed in or whatever. Weatherman may not be telling you everything, so beware. Beware. I'm good. Hey, yeah, take it easy. Butch On Sports is a presentation of Oh My Darling Productions. Again, have a good one. Wish me well in my endeavors of